Hey folks, this is Eric Chappelle, the South Jersey real estate guy, and today I want to talk to you about learning from others. A couple days ago, I was in the kitchen making a salad for myself when I asked my wife if she wanted a salad. And she said, yeah, sure. And I remember I took the time to chop up all the vegetables, put it all together for her. And I thought the salad was okay. My wife thought it was amazing. And I was like, it's just a salad. She goes, but it tastes so good. And I'm like, it's because somebody else made it for you. And she said, what? And I said, the best salad is a salad that somebody else made for you. And she started laughing. And I got thinking about that statement. It's not probably anything new, but I do like salads, and I do realize that the ones I enjoy the most are the ones I don't have to put together. Somebody else did it for me. And that's the way it is with life lessons. I feel like the best thing you can do for yourself to avoid a lot of headaches in life is to actually learn from the experiences of others. When we learn from others, we can avoid the pitfalls that they fell into or the difficulties that they endured to get to where they are today. And if we can apply those things to our lives, we can avoid those same mistakes, those same pitfalls. Winston Churchill told the British people, he said, those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. He was warning them, like, think back to World War I and what Germany was trying to do then, and remember some of the mistakes that were made and some of the bad decisions that were made during that time. And let's not forget that, because we're going through this again during World War II, and we cannot afford not to learn from those past mistakes. There was a great philosopher by the name of Socrates. You've probably heard of him. Socrates is known for his belief that intelligent people learn from everything and everyone. Average people are different. Average people learn from their experiences. I don't want to be average, do you? I don't want to just learn from my own experience. That's painful. He also believed that wisdom, true wisdom, is the knowledge of how little we actually know. That's true wisdom. Socrates was unbelievable when it comes to his teaching and his principles that he tried to teach his students. But there are three I'd like us to focus on when it comes to this idea of learning from other people. Number one, acknowledge your lack of knowledge. I guess that's pretty hard to do, but acknowledge your lack of knowledge. Understand you don't know everything. Neither do I. I'm 60 years old. I still don't know everything. People think if you got gray hair, you have wisdom. I know a lot of gray-haired people that are stupid. And I also know a lot of young people who are extremely wise. I'm just trying to say, nobody knows everything. A great man I once knew named Jack Hiles said, everybody knows something that I don't know. Therefore, all men are my teachers. He used to say that while I was in college. And the funny thing is, I believe that everybody knows something that I don't know. And because of that, I want to learn. I want to know what they know. And I don't want to learn it through my own experience. I want to learn it through their experiences. That way, I don't have to go through the same problems they went through. Number two, engage with people humbly. Don't think that you're better than somebody else. They may not look like you, they may not dress like you, but that doesn't mean they don't know anything that you know, or that they are somehow less intelligent than you are. How do you feel when you talk to other people? Are you humble, or do you have a very judgmental attitude? Do you judge people by the way they look, by the way they talk, by the way they dress? Do you just say, not worth listening to? Or do you actually listen to what they're saying? That leads me to this last thing. Realize there's always something more you can learn. Socrates believed that there is always more to learn or explore. And that when we realize this, we become more receptive to listening to the ideas and viewpoints of others. See, when we think we've learned everything, we shut people out. We quit listening to everybody else. We can't afford that. If we want to make our lives easier, then we need to learn to listen to other people. It's no surprise that Socrates was a great teacher, and he had some great students. Some of them you probably know. One was named Plato. Not Play-Doh, like the molding clay, but Plato. Did you know that Plato became a great teacher just like Socrates, but some even believe he was better and had more wisdom than his teacher? I wonder why. Maybe it's because he learned from his teacher and was able to skip a lot of the things that Socrates went through to get where he was. But you know what? Plato had a student as well who became very well known. Do you know who it was? I'll give you a second. His name is Aristotle. Aristotle was one of the wisest people. People were amazed at what he knew. But he had a great teacher in Plato, who had a great teacher in Socrates. And when you take 2 generations of men's wisdom and put it into one person, just think of how much you could advance yourself by doing that. Not only that, how humble must he have been to realize these guys are great and I want to learn from them. I don't know everything. And you know, even Aristotle toward the end of his life was still learning. Boy, I wish we could be that way. It's kind of like my goal in life is to learn from others. I hope it is yours as well. My name is Eric Chappelle. I'm the South Jersey real estate guy. If this video has been a help to you, please hit the like button. If you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more, hit the subscribe button. Even share it with some family and friends. It may help them as well. Let's learn to live our lives in a way that we learn from other people. Hey, we'll talk again soon.